I think we have a lot of choice points right now that are more profound than ever in history, because the choices we make now have the power to destroy our planet, to destroy each other, to destroy civilization, or to transform it and take it to the next level.
Each time this cycle comes to an end, it opens a window of opportunity called a choice point. And it's in that place where we have the greatest opportunity, where our choices have the greatest potency to change the pattern, the oscillation, the cycle of the past before it begins the next cycle.
As the cycle goes round and it comes towards the end, it enters this period that we call the choice point, which is always a period of crisis.
So the choice point is you could choose to continue along the same path that you've been on in the past, which represents making the same choices as you've made up to this point. Or you can choose a different path, which would represent choose a different way of acting, a different way of behaviour, a different way of thinking.
The path that I was on before was just self-destructive, chaotic, negative, no aspirations, no dreams, no hopes, and it was getting me nowhere.
There was a point in my life as a mom and as a professional person that I truly did not like what I saw.
Most people think they're victims of their environment, the culture of the world, the way it is, history, etc. But I think we have the power to choose in any given moment.
It looked to many people, it would look like I was failing. Like I was throwing away a job. Because I did, I left the city. I left the money on the table, the millions offered.
But there was this yearning in me for something more, which I call life purpose.
So at some point I look in the mirror and I say it's not worth it. And I start to come to personal choice point.
Bad stuff happens to everybody, but how we deal with it, that is optional. We don't have to suffer. We are going to choose to be joyful, blissful, happy beings.
I felt like something was trying to push me or direct me onto the other path. And so I started to work with it. I started to understand it, and that's when life started to change.
When we look at the context of where we are in our world and our lives today, the best minds of our time are telling us, in no uncertain terms, we're in trouble here on planet Earth.
And the key to make the shift would be to identify the choice points
And actually start to take action, stand up and start being the change ourselves.
So am I going to be conscious and present? Am I going to numb out and not be here? Am I going to be loving? Am I going to come from fear?
Welcome to the Choice Point movement. Cheers.
Thank you for joining this Choice Point movement.
What will be your choice point?